Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk on the Road. And I am super excited because today we've got some interesting topics lined up. We are going to go ahead and start off by talking about Amber's biggest mistake, what went on. The news dropped late in the evening last night, so we will discuss what exactly went on. Spoiler alert, Rarity got out. What does this mean? What's going on in her relationship with Emily and what implications does this have? We will discuss, and towards the end of the video, as I like to do, a little rant on the state of Foodie Beauty, the absolute state of Foodie Beauty. She has actually sworn off any drama, but that didn't stop her this weekend from having a full-blown meltdown. So we will discuss the ins and outs of that and what the future holds for her on YouTube, because the situation right now is looking pretty bleak. We'll keep it Sabrina Carpenter short and sweet today, baby. I want to go ahead and get me a coffee and sit in the coffee shop doing my editing. Coffee shop girlies. Is there anything in my teeth? You're on drugs. I actually feel like pretty stuffy today, so I apologize. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, so welcome back to our Amberverse World Update. Last we left off was on the live stream. We took a look at Amber's newest video. Well, it's not her newest now. She actually put up one talking about the Rarity situation, but she did put up a video called Tommy Rumors, where she discussed everything that is going on surrounding Emily. As you guys know, there was a whistleblower that came out and talked about how her ex-wife at the time was kind of taken by Emily. Emily took her wife, girl, and then she started feeding her, causing her diabetes to go out of control. Allegedly, she kept her in the basement for various reasons. One was that she was snoring, but that all culminated into a showdown in the garage where Emily and this woman are both claiming to be the victim of something, right? But in the end, the wife was the one that was actually convicted of false imprisonment of Emily. So Amberlynn's video was basically just clearing the air and asserting that Emily was the victim in this situation. But in reality, we don't know exactly what went on that day. It wouldn't be the first time someone was convicted of something they didn't actually do. They just knew that if they didn't take the plea deal, they might end up in a worse situation. You guys know how it goes if you've ever dealt with court. Based on the evidence that I have seen of Emily and her rap sheet, the receipts that we have seen on the Phoebe page, remember that Emily actually described Amberlynn and her relationship the same way that she described her relationship with her ex that passed away at the funeral. Really weird to me. That felt like a slip up, like the mask came off, like the plan showed, girl. I don't know. But let's get into what happened last night. So this started circulating. There was a post on Facebook, Lost Pets of Wisconsin. Here is the screenshot that has been going around. It is from the Facebook page, Lost Cats of Wisconsin. 11/18/24 is when she put this up. But apparently Amberlynn lost her 2 days ago yesterday. So I don't understand why it took Amberlynn so long to submit this. That means she waited like a whole 48 hours before she made one of these little posters to put out online. But I guess she and Emily thought that they could go out and find her. Can Amber even do that? I mean, we'll discuss. People were quick to question the validity of this because there have been trolls in the community that are known to do some odd things. I wouldn't put it past like a random troll to pretend like Amberlynn's cat is missing and write into one of these websites. Anybody can go to this petfbi.com and submit one of these. So people were skeptical at first until Amberlynn actually posted a YouTube video where she confirms it herself that Rarity Gray is actually missing. And what happened, what she said in the video, was that she was opening the door to let the dogs out, and Rarity, she looked away for 1 second and Rarity just darted out. She wasn't able to see where she went, or Amber wasn't able to go get her. I don't know. Amber doesn't exactly have the best mobility, so when it comes to walking around looking for a cat, I don't even know if she can really do that at this point. She kind of has to rely on Emily going out, and Emily works. She's always doing overtime. Maybe Emily was on one of her 12-hour shifts. So Rarity was out there for gosh knows how long before anybody even started to look for her. So in Amber's video, it is called My Heart is Broken. And the reason that I'm not like reacting to this one specifically is because she is crying the entire time. It's only 5 minutes. She doesn't really tell like too much about what went on, just how heartbroken she is that Rarity Gray is gone and that she opened the door and she got out. But yeah, I didn't really want to sit there for 5 minutes and watch her crying. Plus, it's not really the best optics. I mean, Amber has a breakdown in this video. It's pretty sad to see, but I feel bad for the cat. Like, it is starting to get really cold in Wisconsin, and I can't believe that this has happened again. As you guys remember, there has been this situation that has never died down surrounding Amberlynn and her cat Gracie that she had with Destiny. There has always been this consistent rumor that Amberlynn left the cat out. When Amber talks about the situation, she blames the roommate. The roommate was actually a dancer in a club. You know what I mean? She was dancing in the club, getting them bills, and she would come home very late at night. She opened the door. Gracie got out, ran away, and she was never found again. Well, not many people believe that. There are people that believe that Amber let the cat out so that she could get another animal, that there was some sort of ulterior motive when it comes to Gracie. But I do feel like it is worth mentioning that Destiny, to be fair, Destiny, even when she was exposing Amberlynn, said that she did not believe that she left the cat out on purpose. I just can't believe that this is happening. A lot of people said, I told you so, because people were upset that Amber decided to take her animals across the country to stay with Tommy. I think at that time, like, people didn't realize how long she was actually going to stay there. I mean, what Amberlynn is doing is unusual. A lot of people cannot just pick up and move several states away for a few months to be with their new girlfriend that they met on the internet. A lot of people cannot do that. They have obligations, they have jobs, they have maybe parents they're taking care of, responsibilities where they live, and they cannot just pick up and move states away for a couple of months at a time. I don't think it was a good idea for her to go there in the first place because of what we know about Emily. I mean, this is just not a good situation, period. But now she has got her animals wrapped up in this situation, and it's not like she plans to stay there forever, allegedly. Like, who knows at this point? There are a lot of rumors floating around, like Amber did this because she wants to stay longer with Emily, and now she has a reason to, because she can't exactly go home without her cat. Like, she has to find this cat, right, before she can go home. But I don't even know when or if she plans on going home, because it's been a while at this point. She shouldn't even be there with this feeder woman. Like, clearly it has taken a toll on her mental and physical health. This is horrible. Just a horrible situation all around. And what was Amber doing while allegedly the cat had just gotten out? Well, she was taking like selfies on Instagram. And she talks about how Tommy Emily was the one that was making posters and writing into the pet FBI. Like, girl, you have all day and you're home all day. Like, Emily is at work. She has to come home and make these posters and put them out. Like, you can't do that for your cat. Weird, right? And the way that she talks about it, it's mostly Emily's out looking for Rarity, Tommy's out looking for Rarity, you know, as if they're two people. It's not Amber, because I question, can she? Like, she doesn't even have the mobility to go out there and look for her. She really doesn't at this point. And Tommy's only making it worse. That's the way she likes it. She wants Amber to be completely reliant on her. At what point does she go home? So now this has put like a wrench in the plans, or has it? I don't know. Many people still believe that she has no intention of going home, that she's just going to leave everything in the apartment, and eventually she's just going to stop paying her rent and they'll have to deal with it, whatever that means, you know? Girl, that is just horrible. But I don't know. I could also see her going home eventually. I could see this situation crashing and burning. What if she does have a breakup and things don't work out with Tommy Emily? Nobody's willing to take her home. Well, Emily is not willing to take her home, then what does she do? Remember the same thing kind of happened with Wifey. They broke up. Wifey did not want to drive her all the way to Oklahoma, but eventually Wifey agreed because she was able to drop her off in Oklahoma and just be done, ghost her, block her number. Wifey had gotten out of there completely, and she was able to do that by just dropping her off in Oklahoma and dipping. But I do also wonder, like, Amber has no way to track. I saw a comment bringing up a good point. Like, Amber was tracking her girlfriend Valentine on the Life 360 app, but she doesn't have any kind of app or like a tile or an air tag to track her animals, especially if they get out. She has no way of tracking them down, no microchip, no nothing. But at the same time, she was following around her internet girlfriend who was married using an app so that she could identify her location. Like, priorities. Am I right? This is just such a horrible situation all around. I do hope that she finds Rarity and that there is a happy ending here, because this is so sad. It has been such like a fixture of her YouTube channel at this point, that cat. So I do hope that she finds her. But if there's ever been an I told you so situation, like, wow, I can't believe she let this happen. All right, you guys, so for the last part of the video, I did want to do like a quickie little update, my thoughts on the state of Foodie Beauty at the moment. Last week, she did go on a anniversary trip with Salah, and they went camping in the desert. The little bit that she did show, she did look kind of miserable. I mean, her face was beet red. She was just not feeling the vibes. I don't think that Foodie Beauty is really a camping girl. I mean, for your anniversary, wouldn't you want to go to like, well, I guess they live like right next to the beach. I was going to say like a beach resort or something where you can lay by the beach, but they can just walk across the street to get to the beach, eh? So I don't know. Maybe in Kuwait you just get tired of all the sand, but then they went out to the desert, so there's even more. Foodie was clearly not content on this camping trip, and you could even see it. Like, she was on her community tab raging about FFG on her anniversary trip. Like, how sad is that? And then she spent this whole weekend raging about Shani for Christ, because she has been making videos recently calling out Chantal and really dragging her for filth. So Foodie Beauty in turn has delved into her past, and Foodie has started dragging those out as well, including putting a picture of her litter box. Shani was dragging her for not neutering Julia because she still has not, like, that cat has still yet to be spayed, and she keeps going into heat and Chantal keeps pushing it back. So Foodie clapped back by showing a picture of Shani's litter box. Like, it probably is the worst litter box that I have ever seen. I did watch Foodie Beauty's newest video. She's sitting in the car eating some food. Like, that's about all she can do. But she did say that now that summer is winding down in Kuwait, I guess it's still hot there. I don't know. It's about to get a little cooler. She is starting to feel better, and they are going to be able to do more things, which I highly doubt. I feel like she's going to spend this whole winter inside eating takeout, doing the same things. Maybe she'll go to the mall. Like, Salah, go ahead and get you an internet mama. Go ahead and send some more pictures. And I can't help but see the cracks forming in their relationship more recently. Like, it just feels so fake. Every interaction, there is absolutely no chemistry there, like no spark, no anything. It almost sounds like they're reading lines from a script when they're talking to each other in the videos. And I doubt it's different off camera. There was a live stream over the weekend where Salah like pinches her cheeks, and he's like, "Oh, I love pinching your cute chubby cheeks." And then as soon as his hand goes away, she starts raging at someone in the side chat.
It's fun when Salah is with you.
Yeah, I know.
I love your cheeks.
Yeah, go defend an abuser, Aloha. Go. You're a winner.
But let's take a look at Foodie Beauty's promise to her Beezers that she is going to get it together and there's going to be no more drama, guys. So then what's even the point? So I'm sorry to tell you all, but the drama ends here for me. For good. I feel like there really hasn't been a huge amount of drama surrounding Foodie Beauty this week. I mean, she could have just ignored Shani. It's not like anybody takes her seriously. Of course, people are going to criticize her for Julia, but that's going to continue until she does what she needs to do, until she takes care of her responsibility, which is really not that hard, girl. Like, I feel like she's doing it on purpose to stir up the drama at this point, to keep it going. I have no interest in using my platform to give anyone irrelevant or degenerate the time of day. She also made a video over the weekend. It wasn't just about Shani, it was also about FFG and Yaba, the YouTube Underground. She's grasping at straws at this point. I don't know what she expects to achieve, because it's not like someone's mind is going to be changed by what Foodie Beauty has to say. Like, people have their opinions on these reaction channels. Shani is different. LOL, you know, she's in that category more. You can make fun of my beautiful body, my skin, my life, etc. Doesn't matter coming from strangers, especially girl world, from anyone for that matter. If you don't like me, that's your problem. No matter what you try to do or what you say, you will never change the truth or my perception of myself. Now, if you will excuse me, I have extreme beezing to do. What exactly does that mean? Because the only thing that I can picture is her going and ordering 2 value meals and scarfing them down on camera. That's extreme beezing, right? Weird. We haven't heard anything really about the diet. She claims to be feeling better in her newest video where she's eating in the car. But how? How can you possibly feel better? I'm sure it's like day to day she might feel worse, and she might feel a little better the next day, but I can't expect her to feel very good any day. As Foodie Beauty's audience, how much longer are we going to have to bear this fake relationship? It's completely insufferable. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Rarity running away. Will she get her back? Was there some sort of ulterior motive? And the state of Foodie Beauty. She's done with drama, guys. Just another wah, 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 basically. I just like to rant about her in my car every now and again. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.